Hello there, my beautiful Pisces. How you all doing? I hope you're doing well and everything's going great for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, so Pisces, let's see what's going on here for you. What messages want to show up for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All right, so this is kind of like an everything reading. So um just keep that in mind. And then for the tarot reading, I'll check in more towards like what's going on with your love situation, or what or what else you might need to know in terms of your no contact. If you're in a no contact, I'll post some oracles for those as well towards the very end. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we have ancient history. Okay, so some of you here, you have like gifts that have been passed down for you through generations. We are looking at an energy here where you have a past with somebody here. Okay, so there's like a karmic past that's playing out for some of you, but also there's an actual connection with somebody, and your ancestors are a little involved with that right now. We have the moon here, so somebody is very insecure at this time. There's some uncertainties. Okay, there's information yet to be revealed, so it just makes me feel like I think of you here, Pisces, because you represent the moon as your sign. It's just it feels like there's a sense of indecision here. Things are just not what they seem. Somebody's like, I feel like you're trusting your intuition, you're listening, and you're like, wait a minute, something is not adding up. This could be love, life, career, family, friends, any decisions you're trying to make. But there's a sense of uncertainty right now. There's somebody here that is insecure. I don't know if it's really you. I don't know why that would be, but there's somebody here that's fearing some type of a change as well. Okay, so somebody here, I feel like somebody's like, if you feel like you're wondering if you have an energy around you that you care about, like whether they really do love you or whether they mean it. I feel like there's somebody here that's learning how to love. All right, not because they have to like find a way to love you or feel like they must like try. It's more like you're being studied. Okay, so we all kind of come from different paths and walks, and we all kind of like literally are like rendering our reality as we're living in, right? So it just feels like there's an energy around you where they're more into the space where they're like interested in getting to know you. And I feel like you're pulling their energy towards you. They're feeling a little attracted. Okay, attracted. They're finding you very attractive. Okay, so somebody here, I feel like, exactly. So there's a sense here where there's an unbreakable bond. Okay, and this could be due to the karmic experience that's playing out right now, but it just feels like there's a desire to have a strong and stable relationship here. And it just feels like somebody is willing to kind of commit all the way. All right, kind of like, like whether it's marriage or just something where it's like sincerely serious. And it's kind of like the next step, like a huge like level up taking place. All right, somebody here is trying to move on from you, I feel like, but this is somebody that's having a hard time. They're missing you very deeply. This could be a feminine energy. Okay, we also have the devil's domain is here. So we are dealing with somebody that has obsessions here. For a lot of you, you could be dealing with an energy that has like addictions, or you and them may have poor habits when you're together. There is a sense of codependency that's coming through. And I feel like this whole like forever yours is coming from an obsessive place. It's coming from a place where, again, it's just kind of like the learning is taking place, the studying is taking place, and the applying is taking place, but the actual foundation is just still like very kind of, like kind of just being like not shaky, but just being built. It's not there strong. Yeah, so magical gateway. So I feel like the message mainly for you here, there's a wonderful new beginning ahead for you, and you're on the right path right now. It's just that there's some things that need kind of some type of an outcome, like a resolution. Yeah, you're going through some type of a completion here, and there's something opening up. So there's a wonderful new beginning here, and then there's something opening up for you here, and there's a rewards after hard lessons. And wow, isn't that crazy? Because look, we have this karmic situation taking place, ancestral karma, and then someone you have a past with is there's something that's playing out. But energetically speaking here, you're gonna kind of absolve or like clear some type of karma by going through the lesson and kind of graduating. And like I said, there's gonna also be like a level up graduation. Something's gonna be taken to the next and higher level here. All right, let's see what else is here for you, my beautiful Pisces. ay. I had one of the best coffees today and I made it myself. And let me tell you, I'm not jittery. I'm not like, I'm literally just kind of so present. It's unreal. And I watched it on YouTube. It was a YouTube short. And oh my gosh, it's basically like a Vietnamese coffee. And it's coconut cream blended with ice, right? You blend it with like little, what do you call it? Sweet milk, like condensed milk, just a little bit. You blend it all with the ice with a little salt, um, sea salt, and then you make your coffee. Like it could be an espresso shot or whatever. And then you put the coffee as a base, and then you foam it, and then you pour some more coffee and you mix it. Oh my god, it's so good. And oh my gosh, I have not had energy all week to do readings. I was like so tired, and today I was like, oh my gosh, I have all these ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Anyways, y'all, if you ever have a chance, just go ahead and give it a try. See, we have a possessive controlling energy here. It's coming through as a very obsessive codependent energy. It's like somebody cannot let you go. Somebody's having a really hard time, you know, maybe not being in control of like what you're doing. We have an absent father energy. So this whole karmic situation playing out, I feel like again you're coming through, you're going to be victorious, things are going to get better, things will improve. In the terms of an absent father, I feel like it's just a general sense of an absent male figure is not around at this time. Somebody's missing somebody though, so I feel like I'm dealing with like an absent male out of a female's life, but the female is the person that, so I feel like I'm talking to a male energy. For a lot of you here, you could be like in a place where, you know, you're just like, again, sibling rivalry, you know, competition. Somebody's making something very competitive. And I feel like for a lot of you here, you're just kind of, you know, trying to be in a place where you're staying like you're not pushing buttons. Okay. I feel like somebody here, you know, for a lot of you, it's not just like the sibling rivalry, but it could be just that there's some type of a fight or an argument and somebody's absent because of that. Okay. All right. So new heights and takeoff. So again, new beginning. Okay. We have a wonderful new beginning starting up. We have the world showing up for you and we have a takeoff. So get ready here. Some of you could be also just literally traveling, but you're going to be taking off to new heights here. There's a new outcome. There's a new beginning. There's a new start for something. And the takeoff is going to be very memorable. It's going to be good. It's going to be it's going to be like exactly like the right kind of ingredient that's necessary for things to kind of take the next step. But there's a major next step coming in here. All right, time after time here, smile now, cry later. So I feel like somebody's really, again, missing you. There's a sense of energy where somebody feels regretful. Could have been like wearing a mask or not being honest. Could have been somebody that's kind of was more into like maybe social, like you know, like being around other people, like third parties and situations like that. But no matter what happens, and no matter what, like no matter if they're like a runner or chaser, no matter how many times they run, it's almost like they're always coming back to something that makes them happy, which is you. Some of you here, there could be the female energy. She could have tattoos. Okay. And then chain breaker up. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but if I'm distracted, it's because my cat. Just want to make sure he's okay. You okay, big boy? You're okay. Okay. So we have a chain breaker and oppression. There's an oppressive energy. I feel like somebody here, you know, feels very tied down. We did talk about it here. Addictions, codependencies. Sometimes these can kind of cause like, you know, guilt trips. Somebody can make you feel like it's your responsibility or it's because of you. Something is not right. All right. We have an overwhelmed energy here, you guys, and we also have a lonely road. Okay, so somebody feels like they don't belong. Okay, somebody feels like they do not belong in the picture. All right, somebody's deeply missing you. Okay, trying to move on, having a hard time. Okay, and for some of you here, I feel like somebody is really having a hard time even just focusing on just their life or just like literally work. There's just Percy, bro, calm down, my friend. You're giving me anxiety. You're making me want to talk fast. I literally just told them that I had coffee and I wasn't, bro. Okay. Anyways, it just feels like somebody's trying to do whatever is necessary to kind of survive, but it's just like the focus is not there. There is a very frustrated energy. I feel like somebody's very irritated here. I feel like this is the woman that's very frustrated with you. For some of you, All right, I've been paused for the past 2 minutes, and he's quieted down. Watch him start talking while I'm talking. All right, so we have a frustrated person, anxious woman, anxious man. I feel like, again, you might, I feel like I'm talking to a male energy. But anyways, I feel like, again, you're around somebody that's having a hard time not being in your life. They're struggling, and they could act a little dramatic. They could kind of like overreact on things as well. Okay, but they're trying to make a wish here. I feel like there's somebody that's really hoping something will kind of return to normal, but there isn't an outcome right now for them. They don't know which direction things are going, where you're concerned with them. All right, because they're very codependent. So it's just for you, Pisces. I don't know. It's like I don't feel like it's not like you don't care for them. I think you do, obviously, but it's more like it's becoming more problematic. It's becoming more like a tedious experience here. Somebody's just codependent, and I feel like they could even have some habits here that are really tough to break. So see what else is here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull all the cards out first, and then we'll jump in. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands with the Hermit, Virgo energy. All right, we also have the Hierophant, Taurus, the Wheel, okay, of Fortune. So 3 major arcana. Yeah, I mean, you guys are going through something that's very inconsistent. It's not coming across like there's clarity, but there is something here where there's something that needs to be resolved. Okay, so let me just go ahead and keep going here. Wow, look, another major arcana, the Hanged Man's here. So, wow, we have the Six of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. No, I did say swords. Okay, Six of Cups. All right, so here we go. I feel like, again, somebody here has not been in a place where they could have been totally honest. I feel like with the Six of Cups, there's emotions a little bit kind of scattered. There's somebody here that could have done, kind of been distracted, like I said, with third parties or third party outcomes. Things that kind of put them in a place where, they obsess on things, and they kind of like have addictions and problems that they can't like see themselves through on their own, and they rely on you a lot. And this is somebody that's kind of missing that. They're missing the fact that you used to care for them and everything. But this somebody, I feel like, that still makes you happy, and I feel like for some reason there could be some type of a soul tie between you and them. And to some degree here, there's somebody that wants to kind of return here. This is a communication from the past card, and also this is a card that can sometimes put things in a place of reconciliation. Like it could be kind of where they're like being adamant about wanting to approach based on the memories and reflections. Okay, like they don't want to disappoint you. They want to make something better here. All right, they want to improve something. They still have like a little bit of something tucked away where they can kind of like tap into your emotions, and I feel like they know that. But they're trying to find the right time, and they're trying to do it right, because I feel like for a lot of you, this person doesn't have like I feel like like if they don't do it right, or if they miss their chance, it's going to be really tough. So they're really kind of looking at things like peeking and poking. And this is a Virgo card, the Page of Wands, and this is a Virgo, and it's wild because it's like amplified. Here we have somebody that's being very meticulous, trying to take forward, movement forward, action towards something, bring good news towards you. They want to reveal a truth. I feel like they really want to reveal how they feel about you, and their emotions, and like the kind of love that they have for you. But there's a lot of impulsivity. So this is somebody that's trying to take a chance on something. However, there's like a concern that, not a concern, but like I feel like they're like more assessing and checking with themselves if it's going to be a deceptive offer, or if it's going to be like a sincere offer. And so there's a lot of you're dealing with somebody here that's really in kind of withdrawal mode, kind of taking like time out here. Some of you personally directly could also be in a self-reflection place. There's something here that's happening like behind the scenes. It feels like somebody's like trying to plan something or act on something, but they're really trying to kind of focus on what they want. So it's like if it's you or them, you guys are in separation, but you're thinking about things, but it's about what you guys want. So even if it's the other, if you guys want the other, but it's about how you want it. It's about how they want it. So there's a lot of thinking about what like next steps might be here. And I feel like this is somebody that kind of gets lonely a lot. Like there's a sense of loneliness that keeps coming out. So it's just like they want direction. Somebody wants to like shine the light on what needs to be shined on, talk about it, fix it, resolve it, and kind of get out of this Hierophant in the reverse energy, okay? Because this is a little nuts. In the reverse, there's like a falseness here, right? And so here we're worried about like the deception or the potential for deception, but here we also have falsehoods. And earlier we were looking at one of these things and we're talking about masks. Okay, so I feel like there's a sense, like a tiny bit where somebody here wants to have change, wants to fix something, wants to do something right, wants to be in a good place with you here, right? But at the same time, the whole plan isn't there. So they're trying to have like some type of compromise, and I feel like maybe they believe compromise is necessary, but at the same time, there's something here where there's somebody that can easily break tradition and do what they want. Like the sense of commitment is not, it's like more fleeting than anything else. All right, the Wheel of Fortune here, you know, it just kind of again ties right back into like some type of a soulmate cycle that's taking place here. Okay, so change is very difficult for this energy specifically, because I don't feel like they kind of raised their vibrations, or to some degree I feel like this is somebody that just likes to shake things up. Okay, but sometimes when things shake up, things have to change, but then this is somebody that's resisting change. However, if change does take place, there's a lot of things that can improve between you and this person. Okay, so with the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords here, this is a Aquarius energy, a card of healing to some degree, a transitioning, migration, moving forward, looking ahead towards things, knowing that there's some things we know, knowing that there's some things that we don't know, but at the same time seeing like an outcome where, there's just being positive about things. Okay, this is, we're dealing with somebody here that has ignored you in the past, or ignored this connection in the past, and things have been very kind of, sporadic with this person. So there was just a lot of escaping conflict that was taking place. But there's again another call here where things can survive a renewal if the willingness to change is here. So there's a chance of like surviving like a cycle here and repeating, or like restarting that newness, that wonderful new beginning, but it's gonna still take some work. With the Three of Pentacles here, Capricorn energy, there's new doors and opportunities that are opening up for you. Okay, now whether it's with this connection or whether it's overall something that's going to give you an idea of what you want, like it could wake you up, something could actually wake you up and you realize, oh no, I don't want to be in this situation anymore. Whatever it is, there's going to be a new chance for that, something new that's going to be coming through. This time it does not seem like somebody's able to let your energy go, because it feels like somebody is still like keeping an eye on you. Also, to some degree, we're looking at somebody that could be looking you up on social media. All right, somebody that's still studying you, and they're trying to learn how to do something right, because they don't want to come across as deceptive, or like again be thought of as liars or something. Okay, now they may have cheated, or they may have been called cheats, but they don't want to come across like that. So they're really being very cautious on how to kind of bring something back together here with you. The Hangman to close out the reading. It's okay card. It's okay. It's an okay card. It's all about timing with this card. Okay, so there's a sense of gratitude here taking place. And there's a sense of appreciation, but there's also a lack of certainty of what somebody wants here. There's a lack of direction. Which way do I go? And if I go this way, is there going to be a benefit, or is there going to be like a negative? And I feel like the only reason that's kind of coming up, it's because there's a decision to make and somebody needs time to think. So it just almost feels like there's a pause until a decision is made, and then that's going to like kind of start the next thing. I don't necessarily feel like you guys are absolutely like in no communication whatsoever, but there's something here that's very disruptive. It feels like, especially with the Six of Cups, there's a sense of regret and a sense of kind of like, growing from learning from something that was hurtful, that was done. Okay, somebody was just not faithful outside of the home is what's coming up with that. All right, so let's see what are some Messages from you to them or them towards you. Unspoken thoughts or feelings towards one another. Claim the cards as you fit the roles fit for you. All right. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. I am working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. All right, let's see what else is here. All right. I know that I crossed the line with you. We will be together again. I wonder if you're happy without me. And I'll pull some angel answers for you. So if there's any kind of questions you have, if you want to pause the video, think about those questions really quick, feel free to do so. Or just hear these messages out and let them, you know, float in your thoughts and see what comes of it. Okay, so let's see here. Love you guys. Okay, so the first message for you is no, like with an exclamation point. So it's no. All right, tell me what that might be if you know. We have romance. And we also have a yes. Wow. Okay, so if you ask 3 questions, those are your 3 answers. And lastly, we'll just put some closure. Meditation brings answers. Okay, so keep that in mind. And finally, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have not done so, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Of course, thank you so much for spending your time. It is super cool. I love you guys and appreciate you all for doing so. Let's pull a final self-love, self-healing message for you. Your word is expression. If you'd like to type that in the comments, feel free to do so. You can type it to claim the reading or to let me know you stayed with me till the end. And your message is express your true self. The world needs you. All right. So my beautiful Pisces, love you guys and I'll see you next time. And I hope you enjoy the reading. Bye.